What up, what up, what up? Boy, DJ Jay Mathis, along with my two co-hosts, DJ J Rock Reed and DJ Andi Mack. Today we have two special guests. We have Julio Ramirez and Joy Pina from Cali.
What's up?
Fellas, tell us where you at and what you about.
What's up, guys? Well, I'm from LA, and my name is Julio Ramirez, and my DJ company name is Dancing Sticks Entertainment.
Well, my name is Joey Pina, and then I had my company before as Easy Entertainment, but that was not really taking off. I decided to just stay with DJ Joey Pina with everything. And I'm from Riverside County now.
All right, all right. Now, what I've noticed from both of you guys is, I'm a full follower and subscriber of both of you guys on YouTube and on Facebook also. Julio, what would you say is your strong points in DJ?
Hold on, Jay. Let me just take a little sip of it home. I don't know, man. I think what made me popular around my area was that I'm a very outgoing person in and out of the DJ, and I think my MC skills put me on the map, and also I would say also the taste in music, man. I got a lot of music background in me, and I think I'm able to project that when I'm out there in the field.
What about you, Joy?
So what was the question again? I'm not gonna.
What's your key points? What got you started, and how what is your strong area of DJing?
What got me started was always wanting to be out there. I was DJing house parties. I always like the Spanish music. I just kind of be growing from there. Following Julio and kind of growing together. But my strength is always been Spanish music.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I kind of think, you guys got the market covered, because I wish I knew Spanish, because you guys can cover American and Spanish weddings, quinceañeras, so forth, and I think that's a big advantage.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that I have a lot of experience in the English market. I've been kind of a little bit intimidated by it, but I've been doing a couple gigs where we've been doing a lot of English only speaking gigs, and I'm starting to feel comfortable, man. I'm excited because that's a market that I've been trying to get into, and Joey knows, man, because I talk to this guy like almost daily, and I'm excited, man. I'm really, really happy where I'm at right now, man. Because if you guys would have seen a lot of people out there that had followed me I'm talking about from 2008, 2009. I started as a hobby DJ, like a lot of people. Didn't really take it serious. I was more into the YouTube blogging and stuff, more than DJ. And little by little, it grew on me. A lot of people started telling me that I was actually good in what I was doing. I started believing it. And right now, I'm working really, really hard. Right now, I left my day job to pursue my DJ career. And I'm just happy to say, man, wow, things have turned around. And I'm like, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed because it's working out really good for me, man.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that a lot, man, from you and Joy. You guys do some outstanding events, man, for real. And that's, of course, that's part of the reason why I started following you guys. It became easy for me when I moved to Atlanta, and I had more time on my hands. Then I said, let me check out what's going on YouTube, and I started following both of you guys. And it's no particular order, but I think I subscribed to both of you guys at the same time. And Joy, he Evie. No, just joking, Joy.
I kind of heard Evie something.
You do some amazing events yourself, my brother. You really do.
Thank you. A lot of it has to do kind of like I back what Julio said. We do talk almost on a daily basis. We share a lot of ideas. We give each other pointers. We kind of bring each other up sometimes when we're feeling low. But a lot of it has to be, just kind of like support for each other for everything that we have done.
Yeah,
right.
I have a question for both of you.
Yeah.
What made you want to start doing YouTube? Because I don't know if you guys know this, but I actually started following Julio a long time ago when he was in love with his B-52 matrix system.
I
I mean, that's before I was even doing YouTube videos, before I even thought of doing YouTube videos myself, I was a beginner trying to learn. And at the time, the biggest YouTube DJs were Brian S. Red, his homeboy from Pioneer who does DJ tips in under a minute. And then I found these guys who were themselves, like Julio and Joey, and I seen Julio first, and then I would see Joey's because automatically link up or whatever. But what made you guys want to start doing YouTube? Because I mean, it's one of those things where it's really like you don't know what's gonna happen, you know, and you don't always remember to record stuff, and you don't know how you're gonna come off. But it seemed very natural when it came to the camera, Julio. I know watching those older videos, I think at one point you were even doing like tacos, right?
I was at one point.
What made you want to pick up the camera and start doing that whole YouTube thing? Because at that time, I mean, I feel like there's an older YouTube DJ generation, and I would consider that you definitely fell into that as one of those first guys who really pushed the boundaries out there.
Oh, cool, man. Thanks. Well, honestly, let me tell you how it worked out, man. I'll just give you guys a little bit of background on how I got started and why I started doing the YouTube videos. I remember going to a baptism birthday party near my house. It was one of my high school friends. And we were there, and then the DJ didn't show up. It was already 6, 7 o'clock, and they were waiting for the DJ. I guess the DJ called him and told him he had gotten into an accident in the freeway, so he didn't have a DJ for his party. So they're asking everybody if they know somebody who would DJ for them or whatever. So I did have a friend. I had a friend who lived a little bit far away. And then I told him, there's a gig right here if you want to jump on it. The guy says, I'm actually doing another gig, but I have a small system. If you want to, I could take it over there and just play. I'll take you a whole bunch of CDs and then just play whatever. And I was like, nah, man, that's not me. I'm just trying to help out the guy. And then I kind of feel really, really bad because we couldn't get a DJ. So I end up saying, yeah. I said, you know what, bring it. Let's see what's up. So he brought the Matrix 1000. And then I'll tell you the truth, man. When he took out the little 10-inch speakers, I was shocked. I was like, man, come on. I was a little bit embarrassed too because I was like, man, this is not a DJ. I'm gonna look bad. But he connected everything. He put a CD in there, and I was very, very impressed, man. I mean, that shit was hitting.
No, yeah.
And
the system was bombed, especially that.
I started. I mean, I had some knowledge of music because I used to roadie for my compadre, probably like 20-something years back. So I had knowledge of music already, and I just started putting tracks and just for me to see people out there dancing to the music you were putting, man, that was like something new I had never experienced. And I kid you not, that party was on a Friday. On Saturday morning, I woke up early, like around 7 o'clock. I was all excited like a little kid, man. I went down to 11th Street in downtown LA with $1,000 in my hand. I bought it, man. I bought that little system. I loved it that much. And then I started searching. This is how I got into YouTube. I started searching on YouTube to see what people were talking about the B52, and I could only find one guy. I think his name was DJ Josh from I forgot where he was from.
Erie,
yeah,
something Erie.
Yeah, there you go, that guy. And I started saying to myself, you know what? I really didn't know anybody who was doing any Spanish music videos and anything like that. So that's when I said, you know what, I'm gonna jump on this and I'm gonna see if I could start putting my videos, and then not to pat myself on the back, but as soon as I started putting videos, people started searching me. I mean, I was at one time I was very popular, man. Oh, no, I was because of the B52. I mean, I would actually go out in the street and then people would recognize me. They would say, "Oh, that's the B52 guy" and stuff like that, Yeah. And then I liked the attention, and I started doing more videos and here we are, man. I mean, I put a lot of effort into my gig logs. I didn't do it before, but now if you guys see my videos now, you know that I put a lot of production. Yeah. And then before, my videos were aimed just to whoever would see the videos, either DJs or customers or friends or whatever. But we had learned a lot throughout the process. We had changed the way we do our business. We had took it more serious, and now my gig logs had turned from a little hobby thing to something. I will put it in a professional status because I put a lot of production, and I'm getting a lot of leads and a lot of gigs out of those videos too.
That's awesome, man.
What about you, Joey? What made you want to pick up the camera and start video logging your DJ stuff? Because I don't know if you know this, but you actually taught me how to build a doghouse.
And the funny thing, that's actually the #1 video that I have on YouTube. That thing has been over $2,000 already.
Yeah,
Just for that.
The video's
But
almost viral, man.
yeah, I was gonna buy a dollhouse. I was looking for one, and decided to just make one and fucking record it.
Right on, man.
I'm sorry. Can I say? Can I speak in French too or not? But no, a little background of myself. I started doing a roadie back in the early '90s with one of my friends. I was just a roadie. I was just kind of helping him out. And then he stopped doing that. I got married, so I stopped all that. In 2009, I had my Surrey in Vegas home speakers. And I was always wanted to have a system, and I was just doing house parties for the family and friends. I was not charging or marketing myself. But like in 2010, I wanted to get a little more into it. My kids were big, older, and I started looking on YouTube for power speakers and different things. And I came across the B52s, and that's how I found Julio on YouTube. Like maybe after the third or fourth gig, and I think after like the second or third week that I was following him, he put a video on DJ Lights where to go buy them. And I hit him up, hey, what's the address? And ever since then, we've just been chatting since like 2010, I think, around there. And then after that, pretty much everything's on YouTube. You got them from after that.
House's history. I know another thing about Julio is he was very innovative with facades.
Yep.
That had the subwoofer cutout.
But that was badass. Yeah, with the Chompiras logo on it.
Definitely.
Nice.
Forward, and I think you're where you're at, not just to clients in general, but you guys are where you're at in the DJ community for a reason, because you guys push boundaries and push the culture forward, and I think that's extremely important, especially for mobile guys. Because nowadays you see a lot of the same things, but you got guys like Jay, who brings out the diamond facades and starts throwing in these random details, and it's pushing culture forward. Because I know me personally, I'm not so much of a mobile guy, but in I guess the category that I'm in, it's all about pushing ideas forward. So it's really nice to look from the outside looking in on the mobile industry and seeing key members like you guys really pushing things forward. So yeah, no, that's cool, man. Congratulations on where you guys are at so far, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
I agree with that as far as that goes. First, before I continue, I want to give out a few shout outs. We got Kev Secretary, DJ Cameo following us. What's up, Kev? We got
what's up, Kevin?
Roberto C. Gomez, De La Cruz. He's saying what's up. We got DJ Chucky Madness. If you guys know that's Chuck Lamar from the group, from the YouTube DJ Facebook page.
What's up, Chuck?
We got Brian 22 West Tran.
What's up, Brian?
Oh, that's one of our greatest.
Hey, I miss Brian, man. I'm not gonna lie. That dude, man, he was funny. He was out there, man. You gotta come back soon, Brian.
Yeah, he's not out of the group. He just shut his page down.
No, I know.
So, but he's that's my brother from another mother. He's always welcome. As soon as he give me the word, told you, Brian, go ahead and create another account. Don't give nobody, man, so you can do in the group. As long as we know it's you, it'll be all right.
Brian, Mike's not longer in here.
It's booted. But we got a question from Kev. Any tips on Latin music that you can give to DJs looking to get into playing more Latin music? So do you guys got any tips for English DJs about playing Spanish music?
Personally, I know probably Julio knows a little bit more than I do, but music with Spanish, a lot of that stuff is like classic stuff will always work. Cumbias, most of the time you play the same stuff, and older crowd, no matter what, they're always going to enjoy that. Even the new people, the younger people, they're going to enjoy the same old stuff. Compared to like English people, they want the new hip hop and stuff like that. And
right.
Yeah.
Right. I think when it comes to Spanish music, if you like, there's two things about Spanish music. There's like very traditional, whether it's Mexican traditional or is it Salvadorian traditional. If you guys want to stay more universal, I would kind of stay away from the traditional stuff and get what we call something that goes more global, like a genres of music that's Spanish and it's more universal. I think like merengue music, you can't go around. Reggaeton, you can't go around. yeah, a lot of tropical cumbias. You can't go wrong. A lot of salsa stuff like that is more universal. Um, if you guys, what I mean about traditional stuff, like traditional Mexican music, if there's banda, there's norteño, there's mariachi. Um, is to play kind of music to play music like that, you would definitely have to have a big crowd where you have a lot of Mexican people in order for that music to work. So that's why I would just recommend music that's more traditional. Like you definitely cannot go wrong with reggaeton, the merengue, the punta. You guys look for punta. That's really hot, man.
Yep.
Salsa music is awesome nowadays. Bachata is very universal too, and those are good genres right there. You guys wanna if you guys wanna look at genres like that, those are good kind of music, and they got good beat, and they're very danceable. So that's pretty much where you guys want to be at when it comes to Spanish music.
Well, Julio, Brian says, don't worry, he'll be back. He's just taking care of some personal goals, and he'll be back. But I'm glad you both of you guys answered that question. For those that don't know, we are YouTube DJs on Facebook. We have a Facebook page.
Yeah.
Only selective, and I do mean that. DJs and everyone on here that you're looking at are members. And one thing I can honestly say, and I'm not even subscribed to too many other groups. I'm subscribed to DJ Cafe, which is Andy's group. And the other ones don't have nothing to do with DJs, probably some event planners and stuff like that. But the one thing we always do in that group, we have each other's back. Now we got rid of the sourpuss that was in the group, a couple of them, but back to where we were, you know what I mean? And as far, I'm not telling anyone to contact any Latin DJ that's in our group and ask them for music, especially if you do not communicate with them. But
hey, can you send me a 10 terabyte hard drive with bachata?
we all kind of communicate with each other a lot, so I'm sure either one of them has said I need some Spanish music, and they got my back. It's big brotherhood. What up, DJ Mike Dub? Mike Dub just joined the conversation. What's happening with you?
What's up, Mike?
What's up?
But yeah, man, we into sharing, and it's just like I just did a gig. Actually, it's for my company I work for, and I contacted J Rock, told him what I needed because I knew he had it because I don't really deal in it. No problem, brother. He gave me what I needed. And as a DJ, it wasn't hard to do because I honestly can mix any music. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. I don't have to understand it. The beat is the same. You know, feel what I'm saying? That's my lyrics, the beat. So that's what I'm matching. Now, opposed to all the music and stuff, Julio, you are also a graphic designer. You have taken care of many logos. People I know, DJ Cameo, which is Kevin Singletary's, my logo. Let me see.
You do my logo too.
Roy's logo, and a bunch of numerous DJs that's not even in a group. But you are very skilled, my brother, in graphic design, and I can design some shit. Oops, excuse me. Some stuff up.
No French over here, remember?
Hey, where's that swear box at? That's $100 in the swear box.
Right. I could design some stuff up, but when I became blank on my logo, I went to you, and you knocked it right out of the ballpark. How did you get started with this graphic design?
Before I answer that question, Jay, let me take a little sip, man. This beer's starting to taste good already. No, I'll tell you the truth, man. You guys might like the logos I do for you. I honestly, and I'm saying this like with all honesty, I don't feel like I'm that good. I mean, I'm always looking at the stuff and I see them and I'm like, I don't know. They look good, but let me see what they say, you know, and that's always me. And my wife's always telling me, nah, they're good. What are you talking about? You know, and like they're so cool and this and that. And that's the reason when I do the logos, I'll send you guys a sample, 2 different samples, and that way it gives me an idea. What are you guys looking for, or what are you guys? How are you guys feeling about it? And but yeah, man. I mean, graphics. I'll be honest with you, man. I love graphics. I've been doing graphics since I was like 11 years old. My mom bought me the first iMac that came out, that little boxy one. She bought me that, and I used to use a program called Ty Styler. I used to do all kind of club party flyers, and that's how I started. Um, then I jumped into Photoshop. Nobody showed me anything. I just started before YouTube and all that. I just started messing around with it, and man, you see that I bust up with a new flyer, with a new logo, with something new every day. But still, I don't think I'm like where I want to be. Every day I'm learning new stuff. Every day I'm trying to come up with different ideas to kind of not change the game, but kind of integrate something different. Like for example, Joy could tell you this: a lot of people were doing the TV banners. Back in the day, they were doing the banners on the TVs with the initials. They would do like the cursor, like the A and J, and whatever. Those were very popular, and they looked fancy at the time. But
With the black screen.
yeah, but I always knew I could do better, man. And I always had this idea that I could probably put a picture in there. I could design something and run a theme and run a color. I threw the idea out there when I used to have other DJ friends, and then in one of their events, we made it happen. We designed something for the TV, and it was an instant hit, man. People were taking pictures in front of this banner, in front of this TV, tons of pictures, man. When I saw that, I said, okay, we onto something here. And I see a lot of people do designs, and they're cool. I just love it that people are, I'm not gonna hate on anybody. And to me, it's awesome when I see people want to better themselves. And love the designs. If I see a design out there that I really like, I always comment and I always, show support. I'm not a person who feels that my designs are better than their design. It's not about that. It's just about reinventing yourself and kind of like just want better stuff, right? So that's where I'm at with the graphics. I integrated my graphics into my DJ in a lot of different ways, not just with the TVs. Now you're seeing the name projections. We're doing all kind of crazy stuff. I can't wait for you guys to see an event I got coming up. If you guys thought the motion gobos were cool that I've been doing, wait till you see a new one that's coming up. We have I'll just tell you guys this: it's a cartoon character that's gonna walk and it's gonna chip a name of a quinceañera. So we're gonna do a lot of cool stuff. We're just trying to reinvent ourselves. We're always trying to, at least myself, I'm always trying to be a step ahead of the competition, and that's what's separating my business from others. And I love it, man. I love it that people finally are acknowledging, my work, and it feels good, man.
Well, I can honestly say you kind of critique yourself on that, because I've seen a lot of your work, and it's outstanding. Don't overthink it, because you are good in my eyes and a bunch of others. Trilogy. Brian says, shout out to Andi for pushing the DJ movement. And Kev Singletary, DJ Cameo says, Julio, he stays in Julio's box, and Julio's the so, but
he does. Kevin is cool, man. Kevin's a cool guy.
Yeah, that's my man. That's why he's part of the board. He's very cool. Once again, congrats to J Rock. J Rock had to be part of the board for what he do and how he has helped this group in so many ways. I had to ask him to be a part and had to remove someone else. But congrats, J Rock, for making it on
Appreciate
the board.
Appreciate it.
So, but Joy, your experiences in the quinceañera. So, what is your goal? What is your ultimate goal about doing them? I mean, I see you growing, I see you changing, and I see you growing. I see it all. What is your plans?
My plans, I've been telling Julio, eventually to be full time. Right now, I'm the main supporter of this household, so I cannot really throw myself all that responsibility or the risk, pretty much, I should say. But I do want to go eventually full time, maybe in the next couple of years, hopefully. But I think what has helped me a lot with quinceañeras, I have my daughter that I'm always asking her what's good at school. She's 16. So ever since she was like 10, 12, I'm always asking, hey, what's good, what's not? And she criticizes me the most than anybody else. But I know eventually she's going to get to an age that I'm like, okay, what's hitting up at your school right now? She's going to be, 20 or whatever. But my thing, like I've been telling Julio, I'm aiming more towards doing weddings. I know quinceañeras are good and everything, but sometimes they can be a little bit challenging too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I love when I see you guys work together. That always makes me proud. And speaking of that, Andi, how far are you from these guys?
I am. Where you guys at? Like in Central LA?
I'm in LA. Yeah.
I've gone to Fresno a couple of times. You're Fresno, right? You're about 3 hours away, I think. 3-4 hours. Yeah.
4 hours. I go to LA here and there. I go to LA like every October. Yeah, because my lady has family in Redondo Beach.
Okay.
And I got a brother who lives in Inglewood, so I go out there. So I mean, we definitely gotta link up.
Yeah.
Hit up a bar or something, you know.
Yeah, hit us up next time you come down, dude.
I go to Bakersfield.
Not too far.
I go to Bakersfield to my brother's once in a while, so I know it's about an hour and so to Fresno. So I'll hit you up when I go up that way too.
Yeah, hit me up, man.
Yep.
I mean, Fresno's not no LA, but
yeah.
definitely a bunch of Pisces out here, so it's all good.
Same.
You know?
Well, now back to the questions of my Latino brothers, my Latino DJs. I think from the culture, when it comes down to the group, I haven't counted, but I think our group is not overwhelmed, but it's full of a lot of Latin Cali DJs in there, and I really think that's cool. So
what's cool?
It's a big deal, I guess, DJing in Cali. I'm sure it's a lot of other, and I'm sure you guys get haters just like every other DJ, you know, because you guys are doing stuff that other DJs aren't doing. Have you guys had any, let's just say, unknown DJs approach you guys that you didn't trust instantly? Because I trust no one until I know them. That's just who I am. That's the Detroit in me. I trust no one.
Damn, I don't know if I want to answer that, but
snap.
I'll just tell you that without being too ugly about it, I'll just tell you that I have a lot of people who get close to me, and then that's mainly just to get something from me, and whether it's information or some other stuff, which I don't want to get into it because I promised myself to be a more positive person and not talk mess about anybody else. So I just want to keep it like that. But yeah, it did happen before. I'm like you, Jay. I pretty much closed my doors to any new friends because I had a lot of bad experience, and I'm cool because I learned from all those experiences, and I'm pretty much happy where I'm at right now with the people I know. And then Joey, I get into it with him all the time, dude. And then I feel like sometimes I feel like he's my little brother. If I see him do something wrong, I'll get on his ass, and he can
sometimes.
he'll tell you and shit, you know. And but that's just the person I am, and I see that, you know, Joey pushes himself, and sometimes I see that he does wrong in this or other things, and I'm a straightforward person, and I'm very raw when I talk, and I'm always gonna tell him, you know, if he's doing something wrong, or how can he better one thing or another, and then if he takes it the wrong way, but that's kind of like his problem. And that goes for a lot of other people out there too. And then Jay, I had talked to you about some stuff too, and then I love it that you took it just like a man, and you knew that I was trying to give you advice and not kind of like bag on your stuff or whatever. So that's kind of where I'm at, man. You know, like this year, man, this is my year. We had started the year real strong. We came into 2017 with 23 gigs. I was about to lock my 29 gigs today, but they postponed to next Thursday. So we're working, man. We're working this year, and I want to keep my year flowing, man. I want to keep my year positive. Right now, any hater out there that I might have, I'm not sure if I do or don't. Anybody out there who doesn't like me, you know, you guys go ahead, say whatever you want about me. Do whatever you want, you know. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the punch in the face and still keep on smiling, man, because that's just what I want to do, you know.
Yeah, I can honestly say, excuse me for if I cut anyone off. I can honestly say, yours and Joy's friendship, I can tell it means a lot to both of you guys. I remember when I posted that Home Depot had the utility cases on sale. You couldn't find any. Next thing you know, he's at your door with some cases. Had different colored lids though, but I was like, that's pure brotherhood. That's his brother. And
You know what, man? Joy, he's a cool ass guy, man. He's always I'm a person. I know Joey feels that he feels like he's walking on eggshells when he talks to me, and that. I know, Joey. I know that's how you feel, but that's not the case, man.
We know each other. Trust me. I know when something's up, and he knows when something's up too with me.
You know what? I just feel when something bothers me, I stay away from everybody, and that's just you, Joey. When something bothers me about somebody, I'd rather just stay away before I say something that I'm gonna regret or I can't take back. But he's a cool dude, man. He's always, he's very caring, man. I mean, no homo, but the guy is really, really cool. I know him since, I think 2009, 2010. And then, I mean, we talk, and we don't talk every day. We talk at least once, twice a week. And then he's always, if he sees I post something negative or I'm down or whatever, he's always reaching out, and I'm always doing the same. And I had a lot of friends that had fallen behind or had found different ways to go, and this guy for some reason likes to stick around around me. I don't know why, man, because everybody else who know me left me, man. I don't know, man. I'm probably sometimes the funny thing is that sometimes I tell my wife, I say, I think it's me, I think I'm the problem, but
sometimes it's lonely at the top.
What happens? Cause like you were saying, back to new friends. I'm open to new friendships, new everything, but unfortunately, some people are only like a one-way friendship. Only when they need help. Then after that,
This is my approach.
Something different. Yeah.
This is my approach to friendships. It's like I'm a trusting and I'm a giving person until you give me a reason not to. And it's like once I get that reason not to, it's like it's never the same again,
Right.
But Julio,
I'm the same way, Jay. I'm the same way, man.
But Julio, I don't think I've ever told you this. When DJ Beloved and I was starting back in 2012, we went online, and as over the years we've been looking at your videos and looking at your setup, saying like, wow, we want to get to this level. And so after watching one of your videos, that's when we decided to get into trussing.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah.
You know what? Not that you mentioned trust, I sold my trust this year because I didn't use them, man. What happened was I went up on the pricing, and I was comfortable doing a certain amount of money without working a lot, because I didn't really want to do the TVs and before I used to have reliable help. I used to have 3 roadies, and they were good, man. But they start growing up. They start finding out about women in beer, and I had to let them go, man. I had to let them go, and right now I'm running solo. I just hired 2 new guys. We got big plans for this year. We have added a whole bunch of different stuff to our setups, and I don't mean about equipment. I mean in the way we do our services. People are starting to feel the way we work, and it's working out. I think I have. I was just to give you guys an idea. The package of TVs that I was selling before, I'm charging the same for my regular package and the Gobo. So, I mean, it's literally a 15-minute setup, and I'm doing the same kind of money. So that's why I didn't really want to push the TVs. And I told Joey this. I wasn't interested in doing the TVs. I still offer the package, but I went up on the price almost 80%. So I started charging a certain amount. I don't even want to throw numbers out there because I know a lot of people are gonna be seeing, and I don't like to throw numbers out there. But I was at a certain amount, and for me not to sell, for me to discourage people from getting the TV package, I went from here all the way to here. And you know what happened? They started booking it now. I have 6 bookings of TVs in this year, and I sold the trust. So now I gotta buy the trust again. Oh shit! What happened? Yeah, I am. So I don't really like the trust because I feel it's a lot of work. But people want it. We gotta buy it. We gotta set it up, and then we have some new ideas. Now I got 6 pairs of movie heads. One of them is busted, the Crazy Eights, but we're gonna fix that one. We're gonna try to come up with a decent light show for them too. So we're gonna make it worth it for them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I can honestly say that I remember you and I having a conversation about your trust being sold, you not wanting to really do with the TVs, and it totally shocked me. I'm like, you kind of the reason I got into TVs, and now that I'm into them, and you was thinking about letting them go. Now, I mean, I'm not in your networking area, but it's what you want to do. And about the prices, and I don't want anybody to mention any of their pricing, but I had a conversation with another DJ, and I told him if you go out there, you do your setup, you DJ for X amount of hours, and you don't feel like it's worth the pay, then something is wrong. So you have to charge your worth. That's just the honest to God truth. Now, as you said, you took your certain package up a little bit, and it's it's easier to go do that package now with the money that you're getting for it, isn't it? So
Oh yeah, big time.
that goes on to these DJs that's out here undercutting others. You know what I'm saying? Some people want quantity over quality, et cetera, et cetera. No, I charge what I'm worth. Actually, I haven't even gotten into it yet, but my prices are going up also. They are going way up. Y'all seen the type of stuff I have, and I haven't even listed the prices yet. But I'm yeah, it kind of threw me when you was going to do that. It's good to hear that you're going to get back into.
Well, my thing was I was trying to work smarter, not harder, and I thought by doing that, and kind of like getting rid of the TV package, I thought I was doing that, but it kind of backfired on me in a good way because now, like I said, I'm charging for my medium setup, the same thing I was charging for the TV setup, and now the TV setup I'm charging almost twice what I was charging before. And like I said, I did that. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is a lot. It's a lot of work when you do the TVs, especially the way we do it. The stuff we put on the TVs, it's totally worth it, man. Compared to to other companies that I know around there. Maybe I was undercharging for the TV package, and people starting to ask for it. And you know what? Now I'm starting to feel like the price is right. So what I'm charging now, what I'm quoting right now, and I see people not lagging on the price, and right away, giving me an answer right there and there. And now I feel like, what, something was wrong before. I was undercharging. Maybe people didn't thought, that it was right. Maybe people thought something was wrong or whatever. And now when they see the quality of work that we do, and then we show them the TV packages that we have, and then the stuff that we do on the TVs. Again, the TV banners is a big plus because we could design hell of a TV banners, man. And you know about that, Jay. And so I'm happy, man. I'm happy it worked out in a good way, and it worked out at the perfect time too because I left my job, my day job, which I had an awesome job, by the way. I left my job because I was being harassed. I had just barely bought a home, and I was a little bit worried, but it worked out. God works in a mysterious way, and He was looking after me, and because of that, we're here now. We got a website running. I'm getting ready to buy my van. We're gonna make this thing super legit.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's that evolution right there. I feel like everybody, like, if you're going forward with your career and whatever it is, especially DJing, we're our own bosses. We set our own prices. You get to a point where you literally can charge more because you're more experienced, you're more professional.
Exactly.
It is what it is. So you can charge more.
And you get to that point where you learn the difference between charging for price and selling a value service. It's a big difference.
Well, before we used to the way I used to handle my DJ business, it was just I would just go out there, set up, play music, and that was pretty much it. Right now, I'm becoming a party coordinator, a party planner, if you will, and it's a lot more work, but I think that's the reason people are paying for it, and at the same time, it makes it a lot easier for me because I get to run the show how I want it, and then they get to have fun because they get to enjoy their party, they get to enjoy their guests, and then we pretty much run everything through them how it's gonna go, man, I cannot tell you how many happy faces I see every day we do the contract, every day that we put the timeline together. And then this is something that not a lot of people do, man. And this it's very, very, very time consuming. And sometimes it's stressful. Yesterday, I went to see a lady last night at 10 o'clock to do the timeline. And man, I was out there for like 2 hours. So it is a lot more work. It is worth it though. That's what I'm trying to say.
Nice.
Well, I have a question. So when it comes to quinceañeras, how I don't want to know. Once again, I don't want to know y'all prices, but from my understanding, is that it comes when the whole family chips in. So as a DJ, you really get to charge because I don't think I've ever seen one that was in a small facility. They're in large facility, so you have to take big sound, and you got to bring in that extra help. Is that the case? I mean, how does that work?
Go ahead, Joy.
A lot of the quinceañeras, I think before, you probably know that Julio. I noticed. I think before it was more of a tradition to get padrinos, which is sponsors in English. But I think lately I noticed that parents are pitching in for the whole bill nowadays. They're more embarrassed to ask for sponsors. At least where I'm at, you probably met Andy agrees on that in Fresno too, and Julio. But the thing is with Hispanics, we have big families, so most of the time is minimum 200-300 people for a birthday party, which is a quinceañera, equivalent to like a Sweet 16. But I've done some for 500 people, and then of course, sometimes you do have to charge a little extra because you're telling them you have to bring in more sound or reinforcement or something like that. Yep.
Yeah, I think it's a little different now. I know we threw my sister's quinceañera last year, and we didn't ask for any padrinos, but that was mostly because my mom was like, "Oh, it'd be really beautiful if the three brothers paid for it." But definitely I've seen a lot of quinceañeras lately who there's very minimal padrinos for the most part, but still the same amount of people show up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's definitely not cheap though. I mean,
weddings and quinceañeras, yeah, I think the padrino thing, I think it's kind of going now little by little, but that was really popular. I know 90s, even us when we got married, we had a few padrinos. And sometimes it's not you asking them for a lot of money, but you just want them to be kind of like in your list of like the VIP list or something, even if they have to like pitch in for something little.
Yeah, I know. Growing up, I mean, you go to parties or whatever, and like you see the invitation, and there's
like 2 pages of padrinos, huh?
Like the one that Julio had to do recently, where he had a big old list, like 2 pages long.
Padrinos for everything, man. But nowadays it's not the same,
Yep.
Pricing, sorry, Andy, I didn't mean to cut you off, but as to pricing, I'm pretty much charging the same, for a wedding or a quinceañera. It's the same amount of work. It's a lot of work
it is.
Both things. I don't really care whether they have the sponsors to do it or not. They're getting the same services whether they have the sponsors or not. So we're charging the same. They're getting the same kind of quality of work. I'll be honest. Sometimes people cry and say, I don't have any help. It's just me doing it, this and that. I do have a heart. I will give them a little discount, or I'll probably throw something in there for free or something. But I'm a good salesman, man. So I can pretty much sell anything I want. I mean, the last 10 to 12 gigs I had booked, I had upsold an add-on or the package. So I'm pretty good. I don't let people intimidate me with their little sad stories or whatever. I figure if they're gonna have a big ass party, they got the budget, man. They're just trying to see who they can cut corner to,
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, it's not your problem.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's true. I just met with a client, and not to talk bad about the client, which I have nothing bad to say about the client, but I remember in the conversation, the client said, "Well, we need to meet up so we can discuss everything because I got other DJs, all my family saying they got other DJs for me and blah blah blah." Now, as a DJ, if you don't put my packages for my pricing, all I'm gonna do is tell you go get that other DJ, and then when your stuff goes sour, it ain't on me. That's just it. I stick to my.
Okay, Jay.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I was like cut off.
I stick to my guns. I stick to my guns on my pricing, and because you get a lot. I mean, I don't think it's fair that someone want to go spend $600-700 or more on a wedding cake, but want to spend $150 on a DJ.
Yep.
When the DJ is your entertainment, whether it's a quince or a wedding or a party, whatever, let you get 100 people and have no music and see how it's gonna go.
This is
You know what I'm saying?
check this
Let
out.
the DJ sit up there playing all your hits, hitting that crowd reaction because I see my elders in the back, so I'm gonna hit them on some old school or some blues. I see my young ones over there, so I'm gonna bring new hip hop. I see some middle age stuff over there, so now I'm about to bring up some 90s music. You feel what I'm saying? And so everybody's having a good time, but yet you want to pay me $150.
Check.
We got Soaking on the he just joined the on the what up, Soaking? He's next up. He got
okay.
What up, Soaking?
I hope he's ready for his performance. Soaking is about to perform good. But anyway, back to the pricing. It's amazing what some of these people would do. Do you guys, as Latin DJs, do they try to talk you down on for these quinceañeras and stuff?
Yeah, all the time, man.
Most of the time, yeah. They some of them they just want to try to see if they can get something down, but they understand, you know, something we're just gonna stick to their price and they're okay with it. But they might try to throw it out there.
Check this out.
It's up to you to stick to your price.
Check this out. Recently, I had a client tell me that she worked with a lot of DJs and do a lot of events, and that the DJ has never been a critical component to her event.
Wow.
I said,
what's crazy is whenever when I used to be heavy into the mobile game and people would complain about the prices, I would basically just reiterate that you really get what you pay for, and especially when it comes to a wedding. I would always give them this scenario: if you leave from a wedding and you go home to your significant other or a friend asks you, "Hey, how was so and so's wedding?" You're not gonna say, "Oh, the wedding sucked because the food sucked." If you didn't dance and the music was no good, you're gonna say, "Oh, the wedding sucked. The music sucked. I didn't dance. We didn't have
the DJ was horrible.
Yeah, exactly. The DJ was horrible.
Automatically, we hear that all the time.
Reception was horrible. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that when it comes to music. You don't. Or when it comes to food, I mean, you don't hear people say, "Oh, that wedding was horrible," because the food was horrible. No, because you eat and then you're entertained. You dance. So it's one of those things. I mean, it's just at the end of the day, is really you get what you pay for. I mean, you don't go to Best Buy and you're not trying to buy a brand new MacBook and you're like, "Hey, would you guys take $1,200? Could you do $1,200 on this?" You know, they're gonna be like, and it's brand new. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly. You get what you pay for. I mean, you pay so much for a certain device or a car, and you see that quality back. I mean, as DJs, when you get to a certain level, that's that quality that you're giving. You feel like that's what you're doing. You know?
See, but that's the important thing, though. It comes a time where you got to separate DJ from the business. Because as a DJ, I would spend for free and rock out every weekend. But as a business, as a professional, I got to get paid for time, a livable wage.
Yeah, I mean, you're offering a service, you know?
Yep.
If I were to, I don't know, like I work in construction, so you get the same type of thing when we give bids to do certain houses. You know, I'm a painter, I'm a painting contractor actually. So, I mean, but we offer a quality job. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about sticking to your guns, and you really get what you pay for. And I think it's tough nowadays when you have a lot of clients that don't really believe in that. When there's a lot of Craigslist DJs who do it for very cheap. And it sucks to see a lot of those horror stories of
Thank you.
I got.
It is what it is, I guess.
Somebody was calling me. Wow, you know what? When it comes to pricing, I nip it right away, man. I just try to be very courteous and try to be real nice about it. And I just tell people, I'm sorry, my prices are non-negotiable. I mean, check out my work. My work speaks for itself. Sometimes what I'll do, I'll start a conversation with them, and I'll ask random question like, oh, where we're gonna, you guys know the layout that we're gonna set up, are you guys? And then I'll try to find out they're gonna have like a candy station, or they're gonna have like a photo booth, stuff like that. Just in case they do tell me that if they could get somebody cheaper, or if I will lower my prices. But I tell them, you know what? I want you to think about something. And I always tell them, you know what? The party can be successful. It could be successful without a candy station. You could have a party without a photo booth. You cannot have a party without a DJ.
Without a DJ.
And if you want to have a good party, then you hire a good DJ, not just any DJ. And when they put it like that, you'll be amazed how people look at you, and they think about it, and they're like, yeah, you're right. And like I said, I'm before I used to be a salesman for a meat company, so I kind of brought those skills along with me, and then I've been implementing them into my DJ business, and it helps me a lot, man. But this is stuff that I don't think. This is stuff that doesn't just come out of my mouth, man. This is real. Everything I tell them is the truth. And then yesterday I went to meet this client at a hall, and they had a quinceañera there, and they had a DJ right there. And the DJ was awesome, man. I'll just be honest with you. He didn't have the best setup. He didn't have the best light show, but the guy was getting down, and the dance floor was packed and nice. And then, it goes back to being good in a lot of different areas. Music knowledge, mixing skills, crowd reading, and I try to tell people that, it's not, DJ's not just pushing a button. I had a lady one day who told me, but I don't know why you guys charge so much. All you guys got to do is just put it in the computer, and that's it. And they don't understand that it's actually a lot of work.
That it takes hours to program light shows, that it takes hours to curate music and everything. They don't understand that. But real quick, we got like 5 minutes left. I want to take a quick sponsor break, and we'll be right back. This show has been sponsored by Jay Mathis Entertainment. Visit jmathisentertainment.com, 678-650-0917. You will not be disappointed. Excellent service for outstanding price.
Power Jams DJs. We have the talent and expertise to make your event a success. More than just DJs, exciting music and entertainment with lighting enhancements to create elegant atmosphere and lively dance floors. Trust us to use our array of services to create a fun and memorable experience. Corporate and community events, weddings, and private celebrations, Power Jams DJs can bring your ideas to life with ambiance. Call today to learn more.
All right, we're back.
All right, everyone. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to this session of YouTube DJs TV with two of Cali's best Latin DJs, the DJ Julio Ramirez and DJ Joy Pina. Julio, give these people some information on how they can find you.
Well, you can find me. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat under Dancing Sticks Entertainment. That's how you find me on all those social media.
YouTube, Joy, same.
Likewise, Facebook, Instagram, Yelp. Can you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Julio for that. So pretty much any social media, DJ Joy Pina.
We want to thank you guys for taking the time out to come on the program. We will have you on again. Once again, I am DJ Jay Mathis signing out for DJ Andi Mack, DJ J Rock, and our two guests, Joy Pina and Julio Ramirez. We'll catch y'all on the next episode. We out.
Thank you, guys.